Hi, I'm Julio Anta of Anta's Fitness and Self-Defense and the author of Anta's Ageless Warrior Fitness. And today I want to talk to you about my 10 commandments for health and fitness. As some of you know that are following me or are students, I'll be 60 in about 6 weeks, and I've been following these things to keep myself healthy, young, and fighting all my injuries. But as you can see, it's freezing here. Yeah, New York has storms, but guess what? I am here, in sunny Miami. As you can see, I'm in Miami. So it was in the 50s. I think it's in the 60s now. Those of you that are up north are laughing at me. But to us, it is cold. But I just worked out about an hour ago, so I warmed up a little bit. So let me get started. What I call, in my book, I wrote it, but I want to give this to you guys, the Anta's 10 Commandments of Health and Fitness. And number one is faith and vision. Well, you have to have vision and faith. I don't care what you have faith in, but I know what I have faith in, what I believe in. I'm a Christian, so I have faith in God. I have faith in my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I remember reading a book on people that live to be 100 years old, and all of them have some kind of faith. Might not be the same faith. And vision. Vision, there's a difference between a vision and a dream. A dream, we all dream. Being rich, being popular, being healthy, being strong, winning the Olympics, whatever. That's a dream. A vision is when you have a plan. So in Habakkuk 2:2-3, it changed my life, I don't know, about in the 90s. When a friend brought that to me. That says to write down your vision, and with time it would come true, and I write it every year. So I have vision. Now, with the faith and the vision, I want to add something else. Motivation. You need motivation every day. I listen to motivational speakers, a lot of different ones, but also read. Motivation is like, I think as Zig Ziglar said, motivation is like bathing. You need to do it daily. So right now I'm reading this book, Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss. Awesome book. Millionaires, people that are successful, what they do, their rituals, the similarities and the different things. Right now, I am in the ketogenic diet. Actually, not the diet. I'm taking a drink to put me in a ketogenic state. Man, a bunch of the people in this book are doing that. They know now. That's going to be another video I'm going to make soon on how good fats help you lose weight and how carbs are terrible for you. But anyway, let me keep on going. I'm going to another subject. I want to get quickly to all the 10. Number 2, healthy lifestyle, peaceful living, and rest. What is a healthy lifestyle? Well, part of the other 10 commandments is a healthy lifestyle. Peaceful living. Can't envy people. Can't be talking about. In my book, I talk about staying away from negative people. How friends that I really care for and like, I stay away from them because either things they've done to me or they say and do to other people. So, and rest. I know rest is one of my hard ones. I try. I always tell my students, train 6 days a week. I've always said, which maybe it's not great, while my competition is sleeping, I'm working. While my competition is eating, I'm training. Yet, you got to find the time to rest. I take Sundays off, go to church, relax. I say, if God worked for 6 days and took the 7th off, I take 1 day off. Doesn't matter which day, just take 1 day off. Eat healthy foods. Okay, we know right now, man, there's so much information on the internet, on social media, books, that we shouldn't have all these people out of shape. America, it's the only country that I know of where the people, poor people, are fat. Go to any part of the world, poor people are skinny. Because there's a lot of factors and reason, but we need to eat healthy. We're going to be talking about eating healthy again, ketogenics, how you start using your fat for energy as opposed to carbohydrates, and how to cut those carbs. Water. Most people are dehydrated. I was dehydrated for years. We need to drink a lot of water. I don't drink a gallon, but I try. I think I drink half to 3/4 gallons. Once in a blue moon, I'll hit the gallon. I went to train 2 years ago. year and a half ago in California with Robbie Robinson, one of the greatest bodybuilders ever. He's the one that told me to drink a gallon a day. He was drinking water, and we trained in Gold's Gym. And man, he went, in our training session, he went, I think, 3 to 4 times to the bathroom from all the water he drank. Functional anaerobic exercising. Well, building muscle is the most important, especially as you age, for any age. See that plane go by a little, so I don't have to scream too loud. Building muscle. The older we get, we start losing muscle. That's why people walk the way they are. That's why their skin looks so stiff. Not part of it. Skin also ages, but the saggy skin, because we start losing muscle. I don't believe in that. You get older, train light. I'm not strong at all, but I train heavy. Most of you know, 9 months ago, I tore my chest and bicep. Still, for chest stuff, I'm very, very weak. But everything else, I train heavy now because I'm able to do it. So it's very important to do anaerobic training. That's muscle building exercises. Aerobic exercising, I hate it, but you got to do it, but not the way most people do it. Most people will jog, run, do an hour of Zumba, an hour of spinning, or 45 minutes of spinning, whatever the latest fad and trend is, or run for hours or run for miles. Well, that destroys muscle. It's not even great for your heart. You need to build muscle to have a body that looks good. My example is sprinters versus marathon runners in the Olympics. Look at the sprinters, male and female, beautiful body, hard, abs, good muscle tone. Marathon runners from the back, not putting them down, man. I can't run a marathon, but it's not great for your health. You can't tell if they're male or female. They're like this because it destroys your muscle. They have defibrillators at the end of marathons. People, having heart attacks and stuff. And a lot of these great marathon runners have heart attacks or don't live to be too old. So high intensity interval training is what you need to do. Like our fitness kickboxing, our Muay Thai kickboxing class, our fitness boot camp. In the Muay Thai kickboxing, we do 3 minutes on, 1 minute off. In the other class, we work all types of functional moves, kettlebells, Indian clubs, battling ropes, hitting the bag, but we don't do it straight. We take breaks in between to bring the heart rate up and down. So make sure you do that type of training. Stretching and joint mobility. Well, I do joint mobility, I do yoga. My wife is a Pilates instructor. I also do Pilates. Stretch a lot, because the older I get, the stiffer I get, and a lot of injuries that I have. It's very important that the joint mobility also, that's similar to stretching, but it's not. That keeps your spine loose, so it does great things for you. Breathing exercises. Breathe out in the open. Tai Chi, Qigong. Most of the yoga, martial arts, they all talk about breathing. But go out and breathe. Go outside and breathe. Make a big belly. Bring it in, using your entire lung. When you breathe here, that is only 3/4 of your lungs. When people say take a deep breath and they go, no, deep breath is here. Big belly is the only time you should have a big belly. Sunshine, that's why I'm here. Don't get enough. Sometimes you'll see how dark I get. Right now I got an okay tan, but not as dark as I want it. 10 to 20 minutes a day of sun. You get so much fake news. We already know about the fake news, but so much fake news and advice, about the sunscreen, don't get sun. Sure, if you're getting sun for hours, it's bad. Anything in excess. But our body needs the vitamin D. I try. I don't get it every day. Those 10 to maybe half hour out here in the sun. And I still have low vitamin D. So the sun brings up your vitamin D, brings up your immune system, brings up your testosterone. It's an amazing thing that God put here. Last, fasting. Another one. I haven't done a day fast or anything longer. in maybe 2 years. I should fast more. What I'm doing now with the product that I'm using, the Prove It Ketogenics, it suppresses my appetite and it starts using my fat and gives me energy. So it's not a pure intermittent fasting, but now I'm able to spend sometimes 2, 3, 4, I've done up to 5 hours without eating and not feeling weak. So you could fast with juice, you could fast with water. Just know what you're doing. It could also, if you have certain illnesses and certain things, it could also harm you. But fasting, to me, the way I think about it is a car. You drive your car high speed all the time, it's eventually going to wear down. You drive your car less. You know, the little old lady from Pasadena owned the car. And you're not putting so much effort in that engine. It's the same thing. They already know that people that eat small meals and don't eat a lot live longer. I feel that it's because our organs are resting. When we fast, our organs are resting. We need to give the organs a rest. So those of you that are students, if you guys want, this is, I wrote this book 2 years ago, Anta's Ageless Warrior Fitness. It talks about how, as a kid, I was the weakest kid, last one picked, how I changed my life, and how age is just a number. I'm going to be 60, and I'm keeping my word, even though I have an injury, that I would be in better shape at 60 than I was when I wrote this book, and that I was in my entire life, except for the days that I was a competitive bodybuilder. Sure, I had less body fat, but today I could even do things with all my injuries that I couldn't do then. So again, my name is Julio Anta from Anta's Fitness and Self-Defense, the author of Anta's Ageless Warrior Fitness, and you could come by the school and get a copy, or you could order it on our website, antamartialarts.com or miamikettlebell.com. Thank you for listening, and I hope this has some value, my 10 commandments to health and fitness.